Hello and welcome everybody. We are back for another day of the Identity 5 Demon King Challenge. Today is event day 7. Can you believe it's already the 7th day? Oh my gosh, this has been going on for a while now, huh? Today I am, of course, joined... Hey! I wasn't done! Just joking.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, we're joined here today with Kazu here. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Kazuhira. A lot of you probably don't know who I am. I'm just some random like psychologist player, but you know, Zeez let me out of the basement for once to commentate instead of instead of like reffing. So
Yeah. No, it's okay. You gotta give yourself more credit. You've been doing a lot in the community, but yeah, we're gonna have Kazu joining us here for commentary. I think it was initially supposed to be Zeus today, but Zeus could not make it, so blame Zeus as always. But today I'm excited to introduce that we have 9 more matches here today. Of course, this is the first weekend where we're only gonna be having one day this weekend. Now we're kind of splitting up the weekends, only one per weekend for these event days here. But to start getting into our challengers for the day, let's take a look at our Demon King. So first up, we're going to be seeing 241 or 241 BS. I'm not entirely sure what this means, but they are an S badge Wu Chang, and that's pretty exciting because Wu Chang, after a little of the buffs that he's got and persona adjustments, he can be pretty scary. He's definitely not one of the meta hunters by any means, but he's like a nice surprise. The issue here is it's not going to be much of a surprise if they know it's coming, so I don't know. That's the biggest thing. If they counterpick the Wu Chang, if they pick like a bunch of tanks, it's going to be really difficult for him to get any like cheeky surprise umbrella hits. I don't know. What do you think, Kazu?
While I agree it can be difficult to get that first hit off surprise, if you're not on your feet constantly, he can be on you in a moment's notice. So that's also something to keep in mind, that you have to be alert, because it takes 1 second not paying attention to get terror shocked off your cipher. I would know.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, it could be very, very scary. Moving on, next we have Jiuli, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Kazu, I believe Jiuli had the highest win rate among all the hunters that applied. I think highest win rate and like maybe potentially highest stars. I think it was like 98% or something like that with Opera Singer.
Yeah, it was something crazy.
And it was really high in Hydra too. So like they are going to be like potentially the strongest Demon King we have seen so far, which is absolutely terrifying. I mean, Opera Singer, of course, is still one of the best hunters, if still not arguably the best hunter in the game. If you got the good ping with her, you can just be so absolutely fast. So I'm really scared to see what Jiuli can cook up here today. But I'm also really excited because I quite like some fast-paced gameplay.
I'm just glad I'm not on the survivor side right now.
Yeah, oh man, it's the challengers today. Oh, they're up against some real tough ones here today. And then finally, we have Rina out here as well, an S badge Dream Witch. I know everybody loves watching Dream Witch gameplay. I mean, she's such a like character with just so much depth, and you always love it when like the S badges come out here with just like all these tricks and all these strategies that you don't really get to like see too often from maybe your average Dream Witch. So seeing an S badge witch come out here. And I think this witch has been an S badge like over 30 times or something like that.
Yeah, it was something crazy like that.
Yeah, so like over 30 times S badge. So they're gonna be experienced. They're gonna be knowing what they're doing with that witch. So we got some really scary, really scary hunters out here today. And going up against them though, we are going to first be seeing Team Entity Upload. Now I don't actually recognize. I think all 3 of these teams, cause I don't know if you recognize any of these 3 from any other tournaments that you've been working with. Any recognition, or are they relatively new, or do you know?
As far as I know, these are newer teams because I don't recognize them, so I'm actually really excited to see like what they're capable of.
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, first up we're going to be seeing Entity Upload. They of course had a Postman here. I think they really wanted to get the Postman out here, and Postman is not really the strongest character out here. But maybe we'll see them cook up something here with the Postman. And again, it's always really nice to see new teams coming out on here. I don't know if, maybe they have players that have had experience before, but it's really nice to see the new teams out here. It's just unfortunate that they're going to be going up against some really, really terrifying hunters here. But that is, of course, why it is called the Demon King Challenge at the end of the day. And then next up, we're going to be seeing Deadly Lilies rocking the Prospector here. And I'm really hoping to see some Prospector gameplay here because, as somebody who plays a good amount of Prospector myself, I could probably learn a thing or two. And they also had a little team logo here as well, which I actually really, really appreciate that teams are, getting into it and even making the graphics and whatnot.
Yeah. Let's see if their Prospector can do better to not fail the pallet stun like yours.
Yeah, let's not talk about it. Finally,
you came for Zeus.
Yeah, no, you know what? You're fair. That's fair. That's fair. Actually, that's completely fair. Friendly fire is totally allowed in the Demon King Challenge. Totally. It was written in the rules. Fine text at the very bottom. Finally, we're gonna be seeing Team Orbit though, rocking the Escapeologist here, the bald bro. And I'm really excited to see some more Escapeologist gameplay because after I've been seeing him in tournament, initially I was like, okay, this guy's not the best, but then he got buffed. And then he's been playing in tournaments, and he was really, really optimized. And now it's like, this character is like not bad. Like, he's actually pretty good. So I really want to see if Orbit can cook up something here with the Escapeologist in these matches, which could really help against something like a Dream Witch. If we're seeing like that Dream Witch, Dream Witch loves chairing on ciphers. If she can do that, she applies so much pressure. But if Bald Bro, Escapeologist, can move the chair away from a cipher, I mean, that reduces some of that pressure, and that can make it a lot easier, especially against something like a Dream Witch, and even an Opera Singer too. I mean, Opera Singer can just catch up so fast. So, if you have those really, really strong chairs, Escapeologist can just move you off of them. So, I don't know. I'm really excited for today's challengers and today's Demon Kings. It's going to be a very, very fun set of matches. As a reminder, everybody, the prizes are all the same as they have previously been. The higher result you get as your faction, the better your prize. If you decide not to ban anything, you automatically get a $5 bonus. And if you decide to ban something, you are allowed up to 3 Hunter bans and 4 Survivor bans, but each one will cost you an amount of your total prize. So just there's like a little refresher there. And then finally, I will also put it in a comment that is being posted like right now, but we also have the winner prize form for the day as well. Today's prize is, of course, going to be another $25 USD. If you just fill out that form, just answer it honestly, and you have a random chance. It's a 1 in 200 something chance, depending on how many people fill it out. It's been like around an average of 250 each time. If you just go ahead and fill out that form, answer the questions honestly, we'll randomize somebody around 10 minutes after the stream ends, and then we will choose one winner to get a $25 viewer prize. And that's going to be happening for the rest of the Demon King Challenge event days. So definitely make sure to fill out that form because, I mean, your chances are, 1 out of 250 for $25. What's to lose? You might as well, right? There's literally no reason not to. Only thing to keep in mind is you do have to have a Discord to be able to enter. That way we can contact you for the prize. But yeah, just make sure to fill that out. I'll remind you guys at maybe like a couple times throughout the stream and definitely toward the ending. But I think we're getting ready for our matchup here. We got about, I think, 1 minute until we are good to go. And yeah, actually, no, we are good to go right now. Let's see if we can go head on over. Yep, we are starting off here for the very first match, actually. We're going to be seeing Team Entity Upload going up against 241 BS, the S-Badge Wu Chang. And it's on Moon River Park. Ooh. What are we thinking, Kazu? Moonlit Wu Chang?
I mean, he does have the ability to get around that map pretty easily with the umbrella, so I wouldn't be totally shocked to see it. I think, honestly, with this being as hunter-sided of a map as it is, I think you can afford to pull it out, especially because, you get a good chase, and then it's very hard for survivors to handle the ciphers if they didn't play it out carefully.
Oh yeah, I do believe I recognize some of these players just from seeing them in rank, and I do remember some of them being quite strong. But are we actually going to be seeing the Hell Ember come out here from our Hunter, or are they going to switch? I don't know if it's like a little like a
Ooh.
tease for that Hell Ember if they're actually gonna be going the Wuchang. It looks like it will be that Wuchang, yeah. Almost.
Did
had
someone
us
go
there.
Joseph today?
No, please do not go Joseph. Please, please don't go Joseph. Oh my goodness.
Okay, don't go Joseph. So
Actually, I was looking at the builds here. We are
Get
going to be
fired,
seeing
guys.
Borrowed Time and Knee Jerk on every single survivor except for the Weeping Cloud Borrowed Time. So not a single flywheel out here. Looks like they're just going to be prioritizing distance gaining against this Wuchang more than any sort of flywheels, which I think is fine, but it could be a little risky potentially against any
Siphon and the
rescues.
bell.
Yeah, the siphons, exactly. But let's see how we're going to start things off here. It's going to be the very first round of the Demon King Challenge, and we're going straight for this here. We're on top of him!
Very good hit. That was a crazy umbrella. Oh my god.
That was so fast! I mean,
Look at those ciphers.
that was so fast. And for the build, I wanted to talk about the build, but he was already killing this here. Detection and confined with a whole lot of other stuff. Wanted, Berserker, Rage, Impact, and Addiction for just that Weeping Cloud. Oh, what a potential mind game there. That was crazy. We're going to be seeing the owl here likely before this pallet. Let's see. Good owl.
That owl.
Yeah, very, very good owl. Probably just going to break this pallet and go for a cheeky bell here. Does he get the window in time? He's trying to stall it here a little bit. Ooh. Our job is to force Blink. If we can force Blink with our Seer, we should be good. Oh, I don't know if he makes his loop. I don't think he does.
He does.
Ooh,
Oh,
unfortunate. Maybe it's best to take that vault there. I don't really know. It's been really hard, especially with the confined space. We've locked off that windows. Unfortunately, does still have the blink. Could not force the trait. But the Ciphers actually are in a pretty decent position here. And I believe the Weeping Clown is coming in here, Kazu.
it seems he's already getting in. He does not want to get cut off early by the Blink Wu Chang. Oh my gosh.
All right. And my concern here is you can double down quite easily from this position. I mean, this is a very hard chair to rebound from.
I know, if I'm the Seer in this position, I would just take the hit and run with the tide, even take maybe a body block for that Weeping, just to make sure there's no double down.
Oh, wow. They trade. That was actually a really good rocket from the Weeping Clown.
Wow.
And we're going to be aiming for a body block. We do actually get the hit. That was a really good rescue, though, from the Weeping Clown.
That was amazing.
Yeah, Seer really needs to force this blink, though. He actually does have an owl. If he can owl the blink, they're actually in a really good position here. Let's see.
Oh, we see the owl come out.
Not too shabby at all. We really need to force that blink, though. Can we force the blink? Oh, unfortunate. Losing the mind game at that pallet. Yeah, the blink still being out is quite scary. It was a decent rebound, but with the Titan, I don't know if it really ended up mattering.
And they don't have a second tide, so he really needs to rebound and get that blink.
Yeah, I think the goal is to get the blink out. The Ciphers, at least, are really, really good from the side of the Survivors right now. They are nearly going to be making it to 40%. Without the double Titan, though, it's going to be hard. We're going to be forcing this early rescue. Wait, is this a stuff? Can he stuff this?
Oh my God, maybe.
Oh, not
just
quite.
barely.
It's going to be a double down, though. The Seer has one last chance to kite here. One final chance. We're going to be going for this. Is that Siphon? I think he did get Siphon. Did he? Ah, it doesn't matter.
Oh.
He's going to go down. Ooh, this is looking...
Ciphers are looking rather healthy, though.
Yeah, they're not too bad. The only issue is that Magician is downed and will not be able to get picked up in time. Maybe the Weeping Clown can get a really, really sneaky harassment. Let's see. Oh, I think he sees the injured sticker, though. And the chair is in the way. I don't think he's going to... Yeah, he's not going to be able to get it. They are at 400%. They do still have audience effect boosting here as well. And he actually knew that the Weeping was there thanks to the sticker. Oh, my gosh. This is going to be tough.
This is very difficult. He's half health and hanging around the chair. If he gets caught out, it's really big problem.
It's super over. I think he knows the Weeping Clown is there. Oh, he doesn't get the rocket, though!
Ooh.
But that misses! Can he get to the pallet at least? He does get to the pallet. The Puppeteer is so out of position. It's going to be after half. Good jukes from this Weeping Clown, but unfortunately not enough. The Puppeteer is going to make his way in here, but it's already after half.
Seeing excellent patience from the Wu Chang as well.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to be activating our first Lewis here. 9 seconds on this Lewis. We're going to just use Undaunted here for a little extra speed. We're just going to force him to walk around, stalling out more Lewises here. We might actually be able to get a full stall with the bell here. Hold on. Wait a minute. He's dead, is he not? Can he Lewis in time? He was too scared. He was too scared he'd maybe go for the instant Lewis. This timing is ridiculous from this Wu Chang.
Oh my gosh.
And Kazu, I think at this point, I just don't see any way for the Survivors to recover from this.
No, I don't think so. Especially that Weeping does not have self pick. If
Right.
he goes down again, he's just gonna get slugged. It's over.
Yeah, the Magician even, I think, tried to go for a little bit of a juke to get on the merry-go-round there, getting terror shocked. But I think that will just be most likely the game here. They're going to have to be going for a dungeon type of play here. That or maybe just some sort of crazy strategy. But the Magician is eliminated from the game, so there's only 2 stars left. And this is just looking quite hopeless right now for the survivors. I don't really know what they're supposed to do in this situation.
Spread up and look for dungeon. That's the most they can.
Yeah, at this point, that's all you can really do. The Puppeteer is just going to stall for a little bit more time, but with a double bell, that will be the down. And we still have Blink here as well. And the Weeping Clown is actually appears to be running into the Wucha.
Revealing himself. Oh,
I think he went for a full-on, thought he'd pick up the Puppeteer, and he just went for a full-on gamble play. I honestly don't even disagree with the Weeping Clown's play there. Like, you're so far down, you might as well. Yeah, exactly. But that will be... Oh! Wait a minute.
he's still fighting.
He's still fighting. Oh, we love that. I don't think he's going to be able to get this rescue, though. Let's see. Yeah, that will be the down. And that will be the 4 elimination here for this Wu Chang. Been throwing a little... throwing his umbrella around there. Well played first match, though. I mean, I think the biggest thing... I feel like the Stars did quite well still in that match. It's just unfortunate about the mid game there, but the first hit onto the Seer, I mean, that was just amazing. That was so fast.
I've never seen a Wu Chang umbrella like that. That was scary.
Oh yeah, that was really scary. I mean, I'm telling you, dude, if that's me in that match, I'm getting hit by that too. Like, I don't even know.
If it's me in that match, I'm disconnecting.
Yeah, I don't even blame you. That's scary, dude. That's scary. It's even tougher, especially when you're a character that can't really do anything about it. Like, I mean, Seer, maybe, like, he's quite a good survivor, but at least in that position, I don't know if he could really do anything against Wu Chang at 4th. Maybe it was better to hide him in a better area, put, like, a kiter at the 4-stop. I actually am not entirely sure.
You could also potentially spawn them right above 4th and use the walls to kind of, you know, hide a little bit. Because if he can't see you... Maybe the umbrella might be slightly less accurate, but that even then is like, if he gets that umbrella on you, there's not much you can do.
I gotcha. Yeah, it can be real tough. It can be really tough. I see some gifted memberships out there. Thank you so much for that. But we're moving on to the next matchup here. This is going to be Jiuli, the S-Badge Opera Singer, versus Deadly Lilies, who I believe is a relatively new team. Now, I'm looking at the current rankings of these teams, and I'm a little scared because I'm seeing a Hound player. And, in fact, Jiuli is such a strong hunter that they are one of the very few Hydras on the server right now. And you know how rank has only been open for, like, what, a little over a week? A week and a half at this point? They're already Hydra.
Yeah.
They are already Hydra. With 27 stars and a 92% win rate. This opera singer is going to be absolutely terrifying. Like, this is going to be absolutely insane. I'm so scared to see this opera singer, but I'm excited too. Because I'm a spectator.
I feel similar. If I was in the match, I'd be terrified, but I'm getting to sit back and commentate. Remind myself, it's not you in the match. Relax.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's one of the things that you can do behind the commentator's desk is, like, since you have that sort of bird's eye view of the entire game, it's so much easier to judge, you know, what players should be doing. But sometimes in a match, it can just be really difficult. Yeah. And look at that, the first opera singer, the S1. This is gonna be insane. I am so ready for this, Kazu.
Oh, I'm like on the edge of my seat already. I'm so excited. I love some good opera game.
Yeah, we got, looks like Moon River Park here is going to be the map, and we're going to be seeing, it looks like no bands. Yeah, no bands from either side, it looks like here. And we actually are going to... Wait a minute. We're swapping to Ripper? We're not even going to go for Sangria? Are we locking it in? No way, right? Oh, man. Are we actually going Ripper? Am I getting trolled again? Am I getting trolled? Or are they actually... Hold on. There's no way, right? There's no way they're actually going Ripper. Oh my gosh, I think they're gonna go Ripper.
Until I see it locked in, I'm not gonna believe it.
Oh my gosh, it's Ripper! We're not even gonna see the Sangria!
Whoa.
Wait. I think the Priestess, I think they have a strategy. The Priestess is probably gonna move inside of 2-story. I think that's probably like their initial strategy. I don't know for sure though.
That's an interesting spawn.
I was really looking forward to seeing that S1 Sangria, but I guess it's gonna be the Ripper out here instead, huh? Ripper. I mean, Ripper's a classic hunter. I mean, if this person's been playing the game for a while, I mean, their Ripper's probably like really, really crazy, but I don't know. I was really expecting to see that opera singer.
Especially on this map?
Yeah. Just got the Tubero skin out here. We do love to see it. Let's just, let's see what this Ripper can cook up here.
Oh.
Or not? Huh? Did we get baited?
I think we did. I think perhaps we did.
We maybe got baited. Hold on. Let's check in here. Hold on a second here. Something ain't right. Something ain't right here. Let's check in.
We are restarting.
Okay. What? Alright, I'm not entirely sure what is happening here. I actually don't even know why we're restarting.
I cannot tell either.
I think there may have been I think it was a miscommunication between the players. Okay, yeah, I think there was a miscommunication in between the players or something like that. Oh, it looks like somebody struggled to pick their character, it seems? I actually don't know. Okay, that was strange. Well, regardless, we should be getting back into it. I don't really know what was going on there, but we should be able to get situated here for the real match now. Now the question is, Kazu, will they actually lock in the Ripper again, or what do you think it was just like a troll?
I think we're gonna see that opera.
You think the Ripper was a troll, or you think they're?
I think it was a troll.
You think
it was a troll?
Okay. Something tells me I think they're gonna just still lock in the Ripper. I don't know why. I think it's just my gut feeling that they're gonna pretend they're gonna save the opera singer for the end. I don't know why. Something's telling me they're gonna save it. That way no one can like counterplay.
Maybe it's.
Oh,
so maybe it's just wishful thinking.
Maybe. But we're actually seeing.
Is that a goat?
Goatman instead? The 23rd Goatman. You can tell that this person really knows the meta. I mean, A badge Goatman, S badge Opera, like they really know what they're doing with the meta. Oh,
seems like we will see the opera.
Okay, I guess I was wrong, Kazu. I think I was wrong here. I'm actually pretty happy to be wrong because I'm actually really wanting to see this opera singer.
Looks like they're hard reading that opera. I don't see any flywheels. I'm only seeing windows and tides, and you know it's very hard to kite an opera with just a flywheel. So looks like they're prepared.
It is real tough. Looks like we're gonna be seeing some pretty standard spawns set up here. I mean, the Priestess at 4th is not bad. She can do like a pretty good loop, but against the Sangria, it's gonna be tough. And we're actually be seeing the tourney spawn here as well from the opera singer. This shows I can just tell this opera is very experienced.
Oh yeah.
Very experienced. Like, she knows it's not only just like, I mean, obviously just like the win rates alone, but I can already see like just from what the spawn points as well. Like, this is usually where operas spawn a lot of the time in tournaments to chase the decoders here. I'm quite nervous, but I'm actually really excited to watch this matchup here. The S1 opera singer on the NAEU server. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so much fun to watch.
I'm about to see some crazy dashes.
Gonna be so fast. I think as a reminder, we did actually see no bans from either side, just to let you guys know here. All right, here we go for real this time. Here comes the round 2 second match here, and we're gonna be chasing the prisoner. It's already gonna be hit. Oh, I think he tried to aim to cancel her dash, but he doesn't actually vault because I think he's scared of the shadows. This actually is gonna lead to a really fast down onto the prisoner, I believe. Let's see here. I think he's dead. I think even with
Gosh.
I know he was scared of the shadows, but I think it was still better to vault in that situation because at least he gets his knee-jerk speed boost to be able to do something about it and maybe get to God Kite.
You could probably.
That was just so fast though. And it's funny because that was a fast down, but look at the Cyphers. These actually are like, if this is a tournament, which I guess like if they're Cypher Rush, if they know what they're doing, they're Cypher Rush, they can actually still tie, which is crazy to think about.
No.
That's just how good
Especially
Cypher Rush is.
And they have 2 tides, so they really could technically tie.
Right. And it looks like they're playing it really, really safe here at the moment. I don't really see... It's kind of hard to see if anybody's coming in here at the moment, but with the Tinnitus being fed... Oh, no more Tinnitus. So the Journalist is actually making her way in here. Let's see. Will she go for the Rescue Orpheus, or will she play it safe here? Let's see, Kazu.
It's actually after half.
Ooh, but the Blink will force it very early. We do have these shadows here. We might have to get the Rescue Orphe out here, and we will down the Journalist. The Rescue does go off, but that's still going to end up being a double down in this situation, which is really going to slow down the Cypher Rush. Going to just be chairing the Journalist to force another person off their Cyphers while we can chase the Prisoner here. That looks like that's going to be the main goal here.
Hopper really feeds off these double downs, so that's kind of a very risky situation on the Survivor side now.
Oh, we don't even get the shock to delay the Kite and the Titan, unfortunately here. That will be a very quick down onto the Prisoner here. Unfortunately, if it was maybe before half, I think they had maybe a bit of a chance here. We actually do have the Global Portal here set up for the Journalists. Do you think they can make it in time? I think they barely do.
Just barely.
Yeah, the Journalists will make it in here, though. And we will be getting rid of that portal, hitting the Journalist, and then maybe just switching to the Embalmer here. Yeah.
I think he's going to try to take that coaster.
I think he will, too. The question is, does he make it? I don't think so. Oh, wait, but a small mistake from the Opera, but... I think with that mistake, he actually could have made it. Huh.
I think so.
Interesting. It's kind of hard to read an Opera making a mistake, though. You can't really make decisions based on mistakes. Oh, and he gets off on the wrong side.
She's just so fast.
Yeah, she is really, really fast. It's so hard to tell. It's so very hard to tell. We're going to get Instant Coffin just to buy some more time for our teammates to heal up here, but I don't think it's going to be up. The Cyphers are significantly behind at this point. This Opera Singer is just cooking so hard. Look at that. That speed is just ridiculous.
Oh my gosh, I don't think she's missed a single dash.
I think the only one we've seen miss is the one right on the coaster. That was it. That was the only missed dash. And now either the Priestess or the Journalist has to come in here. It looks like the Journalist will be coming in here again. She needs to get a body block, though. She's getting caught out very, very early. Can she get a Doofus body block? No! Orphe being used here. She's going to have to clutch up and get one right here. Can she get it? Let's see. Oh, but she doesn't... Oh, it's not in the pallet. I think she wanted to get the pallet stun, but it was slightly off-positioned. This Opera just moves so fast. It's so hard to track her. And that will be the down onto the Journalist. Now it is going to be up to this Priestess. They don't even have Dungeon yet, Kazu.
This is very, very unfortunate for the Challenger side. I honestly don't see how they could even get one out from this position.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is really tough. This is really, really tough. With no dungeon at all either. I mean, the Priestess even just created a portal, a couple portal setups here. I mean, once these portals are gone, like I don't know what she's supposed to do. 2 portals gone, one portal left. The Journalist does pick herself up. The Shadow was still there. She needed to wait a little bit longer. The Shadow was still there.
We see Blink is still available.
We're gonna be forcing the pallet drop here. I don't even think we need the Blink. Ooh, good mind game from the Journalist here. Can we force the Blink? We're not even gonna use our Blink. We want to just hold on to that trait. Yeah, we're just gonna hold on to it.
Ooh, we're seeing the Terror Shock.
Yeah, good mind game attempt. And there's the teleport straight onto the Priestess to make sure there is no dungeon available. Ooh, look at that movement. Oh my goodness. The sideways dash. I like to see that. Don't really get to see that too often from Opera Singers. Let's see.
I'm in awe.
Yeah. We do still have the portal up here. Can we even make it to the portal? We do not. Actually, we do make it to the portal. Okay.
Barely.
Yeah, just barely, just barely. Waiting for the double back here is all going to be going for a little bit of a red light trick here with our shadows. But with the Journalist having no self-heal, this Priestess is basically just kiting to kite, and that will be the down. Not even going to get to use her final portal. And yeah, we can just easily chair without any self-heal. We can just chair the priestess without having to worry about the dungeon, and that will be a 4 elimination at 4 ciphers. This opera singer is just insane. She is so fast.
That was crazy.
I was just honestly, I'm just kind of glad I was not in that match. I don't know what you're supposed to do. I really don't.
Yeah, I'm about to start like asking when this opera's online so I can log off real quick.
Yeah, that's the goal. Yeah, that is the goal. Exactly. Whew. Yeah, that was a really good showing from the Hunters here for our very first rounds out here, netting themselves $80 or $85 actually from the no bans as well. But for our final hunter, we're going to be seeing that Dream Witch coming out here, Rina's Dream Witch. And I do know that Rina has many fans out here in the chat, so we're going to see if that Dream Witch can cook up something here today. Up against, looks like they're going to be up against Team Orbit here first. And Orbit, of course, does have that escape algist, which could come in handy versus that Dream Witch. So let's see about the map picks and the Bannon picks here as well. Do you have any thoughts on what we might see here from a map pick from the Dream Witch or Survivor picks here to counter the Dream Witch?
I really do think they're going to pull out that escapologist. I mean, Rina is pretty much very well known for having that Dream Witch. And honestly, I would like to see some of that new buff doctor. I would be very curious to see how they fare.
Oh yeah, honestly, buff Doctor against Dream Witch, yeah, I feel like that's gotta just be so annoying for Dream Witch, especially if the Doctor forces Leech as first hit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Force
gotta be
Leech.
so annoying.
You can't do anything as the witch. If they force that Leech hit, they just heal up.
Mm-hmm. It's like, it's the same logic as like how Barmaid is always played versus Witch, and like Witch really does not like Barmaid because you really need to like get an early hit with the Witch and just try to get it down as quickly as possible, because that's where she suffers the most, is in that early game. The late game is what's absolutely terrifying when it comes to the Dream Witch.
No, you can have like a 4 survivor end game, and if they camp those gates enough, you're still cooked.
Oh yeah, it's important to realize just like where your leeches are at as well. It's really good to, you know, try to get as few leeches on the field for endgame as possible. I've even seen games where teams in like tournaments will delay the pop for as long as possible, even burn some items just to make sure they can prime their leeches, just because they don't want to have those leeches out in the end game.
Yeah, absolutely.
What the heck? There's somebody there. Somebody on Team Orbit is named FL Kazuneko and Zeta Hasha. That's actually really funny. It's as if Kazuneko and Hasha have swapped teams. I actually really like that. But that's actually going to be quite a high-ranking team. I mean, look at that. We got Alicorn, and Champion. That's quite some high-ranking players here. I'm excited.
Champion already, and Rina has already reached Dragon. Oh, this is going to be a great match.
Oh yeah. Arms Factory here as well. That's a scary one for Dream Witch. I mean, normally people say Arms Factory Survivor-sided map, but it's a small map, which means it's way easier to pressure for a witch.
Oh yeah. And don't even think about looping that factory. You are going to get sandwiched by a leech, or she's going to vault that window with the body you don't see, and you just can't do much.
Oh yeah. The biggest thing is like, are these survivors experienced enough to take on the Dream Witch, and do they know about all of the Dream Witch tricks? Because, like you said, that window block trick with the main body, if you're not ready for that, like, you're just dead. You really are just taking just a very early hit, and that can be really frustrating for the survivors at times here. But at least with the current rankings of these survivors, I'm thinking that they've got to be pretty experienced against a Dream Witch. It looks like we
more
actually see... Yeah, it looks like no bans from either side here as well.
Love to see it.
The trend has continued. Kazu, by the way, I know you've been keeping track of a lot of these games here, but it is going to be the trend of every single person not banning anything has still continued to this day, all the way into day 7. Can you believe that?
I honestly didn't expect it. I thought like we'd start seeing bans pretty soon.
Right. I mean, especially with these hunters, like with that opera. I mean, jeez, that thing was like just crazy.
I know.
They might need to ban that opera if they want a chance.
Or when we saw on day 2, we saw Yuko's Mad Eyes. I was expecting to see a Mad Eyes ban. I was very shocked when I didn't.
Yeah, I can't believe that. Looking here, we are going to be seeing a pretty strong counter to the Dream Witch. We've got the Perfumer and the Barmaid out here. We've got the buff Toy Merchant here as well, alongside a Wildling here as well for just a strong rescue, good survivability, and then maybe some harassment if we need to go for it. Now, the ideal chase target, who would we chase here first? That's actually pretty tough. Oh? Gonna be the Toy Merchant here, it looks like. I think that's actually probably the best chase. Yeah. Because even if she gets all that distance, as long as main body's moving, she's gonna catch up so fast.
Main body's ridiculously fast.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to chase that Barmaid, because that Barmaid can't do much end game, but early game, she definitely has her utility against a Witch.
Oh yeah, I mean it's one of Witch's, I would say, biggest counters, as most people know, and that is just, whew, it can be real tough. But here we go. This is going to be the third match of the day. We're going to be seeing Rina's Dream Witch versus Team Orbit. Let's see how it goes. Let's take a look at the build here as well. We're going to be seeing Impulsive, Max Berserker, Deer Hunt Impact with a standard detention trump card and Patroller build here, chasing down the Toy Merchant here first in the locker area. Let's see. We already set up a leech to kind of get that pincer situation, and she's going to be jumping all the way to the factory. However, the Barmaid is actually staying at the locked Cypher. I don't know if I agree with that. The Cypher needs to be really, really good against the Dream Witch, but I think that's a big mistake from the survivors, letting the Dream Witch take this early advantage by not getting on the Cyphers here.
Yeah, with these map control hunters that really pressure Cyphers the entire game, you cannot afford to not decode.
Right. I mean, yeah, that Cypher being behind, that's really, really going to hurt them. We're going to be probably seeing a Patroller here very soon. Probably going to go for the Catapult. Yeah, going to go for the Catapult with the Flywheel. Oh, but it's not enough. And unfortunately for the Toy Merchant, she did not force the Leech either. This Dream Witch still has Patroller and a Leech available. This is not looking good because now we can set up Leeches to increase our map pressure. The Cyphers are going to significantly slow down. The 2 mid Cyphers is really unlucky for the survivors as well. Having 2 mid Cyphers here, they got quite an unlucky spawn. And the Dream Witch is definitely going to be taking advantage of that here, pressuring down the Barmaid here and making sure this rescue is not going to be easy for this Wildling.
This is a very dangerous situation on the survivor side. Honestly, what she needs to do now is just get away from those Cyphers. She just needs to take that hit and run. She cannot afford to die on any of the Cyphers right now.
Yeah, I really do like what the Toy Merchant did there. It was just to accept the fact that you can't really rebound and just take the hit and die away from these Cyphers. That is just so insanely necessary here. We do still have a Tide Center use from this Perfumer. However, the Cyphers are just so significantly behind due to the early game. And we're going to be pushing this Wildling all the way into the factory area. With this positioning, I believe the Dream Witch can actually force not a single person on the Cyphers here. We're going to be patrolling the Barmaid out here. Interesting. And immediately swapping to Blink. Interesting.
I don't even think they can afford to sell.
Yeah, it's selling against Dream Witch is just
can't do it.
Yeah, it's not really the play. They do actually go for the rescue, but the Toy Merchant gets stuck on the Dream Witch. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Can we blink past maybe this body block? I don't even think we're going to need to. No, actually do get the body block from the Perfumer. That was a good body block, but with the blink here, I don't think the Toy Merchant can last much longer. No catapults, no flywheel. That will be the down from her Leech at least. But a Leech is ready again, and we can probably leech the next target here. And normally I would say, like, as if the Cyphers were farther, this would be okay, but, like, it's just, I don't know what's going to be happening here. Like, we're going to be even leeching. Wow, we're just going to actually use up our Leech just so that we can reposition our main body closer to the survivors, adding on more pressure. This is a very efficient play from the Dream Witch here.
I think they made the right call to heal up. Otherwise, she was just ready to instantly go for her next chase. Now she's going to have to work for it a little bit more.
Yeah. But at this point, like with how good the Cyphers are for the Witch specifically, like these Cyphers just they're really not good for the survivors. But I mean the Witch can just take her time. She can really just take her time whittling down these survivors. Do we even see the Perfumer? Can she even get the? Oh, we're gonna probably go back. No, we're not. Can we blink this actually? Just barely? Oh, not quite. We do get the drink off. The touch effect actually from the Barmaid activating right here. Perfumer does have one more perfume. There we go. We're just going to use it right there. getting that speed boost, flying all the way back to the factory area. Cyphers are catching up here slowly, but we are very, very low on items here.
No, even if they get those ciphers popped, they're not really going to have the correct positioning for endgame at this rate.
Exactly. And the issue is, even if the perfumer just wanted to try to gamble and take that leech to reduce some of the pressure, thing is, this main body follower right here still has blink, which is utilized right there. We are going to catapult all the way away, though. Toy Merchant Catapult still being utilized in this match here.
I don't think it does much for them, though. She's just going to keep finding her next target.
Right. I mean, like, they're doing a good job of surviving here, but they really need to start de-leeching here. Unfortunately, I don't think the perfumer will be able to de-leech time. They are going to aim to de-leech here. Do they have enough time to do that? Oh! They did, actually. They barely had enough time. Oh, my gosh. But the main follower is there, too. And we're just going to keep pursuing down that perfumer. We just even see the barmaid use up her speed drink, even though it probably wasn't really that necessary. Do we even make it to this pallet? I don't think that we do. No, we do not. The impulsive is maybe made the difference on that hit. I don't actually know for sure, but I think it may have.
And look at those ciphers. They don't even have their dungeon yet. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize that. You're right. You are absolutely right about that, cuz we're going to pressure down this one here. Their health states at least have been pretty good throughout this game. Like, just my concern is just like, it's just their Cypher Rush. Yeah, that's been the biggest thing. A really good flywheel being used here from the barmaid, stalling out a lot of time here while the wildling will go for the rescue. That impulsive is actually really managing to get these hits here. Hit onto the wildling there. But yeah, look at that. It's just, with the Overwhelm plus Max Berserker, it's just so hard to rebound, especially with no items against the Switch. It's so difficult. On the bright side, we do manage to get 3 ciphers remaining, so we do have dungeon now.
It'll be very hard for them to get it at half health, though, with no items. That's my concern.
Yeah, the thing is, they do have Wildling. Wildling is very, very good at getting dungeon. Problem is, I think the Dream Witch knows that and is just going to probably make their way to try to kill the Wildling first and then go for the barmaid. I mean, it looks like she even still has blink ready. This should be very, very easy with the double blink coming up here.
She knows where he is.
Yeah, and we know where the barmaid is here. Going to be trying to get an item here at the middle area. She gets an elbow pad. That's actually not a bad item, but at this point, it's just too late into the match. It simply is too late. Nice elbow pad here. Will we even bother going for the blink here? Maybe not. We already have a sandwich situation here. Let's see.
I think you need to.
Oh, but she vaults into the main follower, so she keeps her leech, and now this allows the Dream Witch to just go chase the wildling, while the leech can just stay right on top of the barmaid here. And I really just think, where's the firework? What the heck? What the heck? Wait, was it invisible for you? Wait, what the heck?
Yeah, I couldn't see it either.
What the? That's weird. What the? Okay, Toy Merchant Catapult still actually affecting this match, even to the very ending, but unfortunately, I don't think it's really going to matter. That blink is going to put a very fast end to it. Barmaid's going to pick up here right in front of the face of the Dream Witch, but with the impulsive... Oh, actually not going to be able to get the hit the time with the impulsive. But a blink is ready in about 8 seconds, so I don't think this kite's going to last very long here.
Likely.
Yeah, it'll be probably just one last blink right here to finish it off. Yep, there it is. Three back-to-back blinks. Oh my goodness. And that will be the 4 elimination for Rina's Dream Witch. So that is a 4 elimination from every single hunter for the first 3 matches. Oh my goodness, these hunters are absolutely cooking today.
They're actually dominating. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think at this rate, like this might end up being the most dominant hunter day we've had in a while.
Oh, I know. Again, I'm just glad that I'm not the one playing.
Oh yeah, these hunters are scary. I mean, they're putting the Demon King in the Demon King child. I mean, what can I say? Like we got some really good players out here that are worthy of being called Demon Kings. These are just terrifying, bro. Absolutely terrifying. But we are going to be moving on to our next match up here. It's going to be Entity Upload coming back out here up against Jiuli, the S1 opera singer. So that super fast, super quick downing opera singer is going to be coming back out here, and it's just this is just, it honestly just feels like a potential bloodbath for these survivors. I mean, like, they're up against some just titans here, some real demon kings.
My gosh, I'm so excited to see that opera, but I'm also like, after what I just saw, I'm like, whoa, scared.
Oh, yeah, it was just such a fast down. We are seeing, it looks like here at the moment, no bans from the side of Entity Upload, and maybe from the Hunter. Nothing from the Hunter just yet, but we do have no bans from the Survivor side as well. Which is pretty good. They want to make sure they net those $5, but that's also just quite confident, you know. That's the thing, is like, it makes me wonder what's going through a lot of these teams' heads. Is where it's like, do we want to ban out that opera singer, or do we just want the free $5? I mean, Kazu, if you're playing in this challenge, what are you thinking? Do you want the free 5, or do you want to risk it for potentially more and ban out that opera?
I'm taking my 5, especially when you have a hunter that is, first of all, already Hydra. You're going to assume they have multiple characters that they're equally good with. If I am afraid of this hunter, I'm just going to take my 5. If I beat the opera somehow, I beat the opera. If not, at least I'm walking away with my dignity and $5.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I think a lot of players here have that same mindset. They definitely want to be going for those bonus $5, which I actually really like to see, because I know that there was a big concern from a lot of the participants in this initially, where they were really scared about, you know, the hunters being so very, very strong. But you can ban. You can always ban, but it's up to them. It's up to their choice. It's always been high risk, high reward, and everybody's always going for the high risk, high reward plays, both hunters and survivors as well. And I really just have to thank our day 1 and day 2 players for kind of setting the trend, just not going for any bans, and it seems like a lot of these players are kind of following their lead here.
And you know, at the end of the day, it is the Demon King challenge. You know, it is supposed to be some scary hunters.
Oh yeah, that is what NetEase wanted. When they reached out to me, they said find the best hunters, and I was like, I mean, I don't know where to find them, but I'll send out a form and hope they come. I don't know, gotta just set out a magnet or something to attract hunters or something. Cross sector gaming, you know.
You put like cheese under a wooden box and come here, hunters.
Cheese, yeah. What is a hunter's favorite food? Oh, S-Badge. Oh my gosh, this hunter's crazy. They had S1 Opera, S8 Qs. I think it was like what, 23rd Goatman or something like that as well. Yeah. They got some crazy badges. Oh my goodness. Like you said, banning out that opera singer with all these other characters. I mean, do they even need to? Like, what's the ban on the opera gonna do? Look at that. They have the Goatman. They got the Qs. They got the opera. Like, what do you do? What do you do? You can ban all of them, and then what? Do they have a Hullabaloo? Do they have an Ivy? Like, what else? They got Peddler? They got the Granny? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, usually these hunters, they main all the meta.
Yeah.
And it's just like, which one do I want to... You can't ban it all.
Exactly, yep. You can't ban it all. And even if you tie that after 3 bans, you still get nothing, because it's minus 40. You'd have to win. Yeah. Oh, it is absolutely terrifying. But we are indeed going to be seeing the Opera Singer coming out here again. So no Goatman, no QS. They are going to be sticking with that S badge, which we do love to see. As a reminder, we actually did have no bans from the Hunter side as well. So both teams, or both factions rather, have netted themselves that extra $5. We're
seeing that aggressive spawn again from the Opera. She knows her target.
Oh yeah. No, this is where you spawn on Lakeside as Opera, just to chase in that big boat area. I mean, that is where Opera Singers like to chase. And we're just going instantly straight down for that big boat target here. Rocking max destructiveness, 1-stack Berserker Rage. We do bait the prisoner into falling down quite early. Golden Ratio, that's not even a gosh darn patient. And we are actually utilizing her messing up her dash and maybe getting to this pallet right here. Actually wasn't bad from the prisoner, but that hits? Wow, I actually can't believe that. Is he dead? He's kiting onto a Cypher here. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Ooh, injuries are stacking.
That's the rescuer. Yes, exactly. That's the rescuer. Oh, no.
Oh, gosh.
What?
And do the pallet again.
Oh, my gosh. Wait a minute. She's gonna force out a watch on the officer.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was so close. Oh my gosh, that was so close. That was way too close.
Scary.
Okay. We're gonna chat the prisoner. We don't even have to. We have abnormal, by the way. So we could even abnormal if this cipher wanted to. Yeah, we don't even need to, but we could if we wanted to. And she's not even gonna. She's like, yeah, why would I bother abnormaling at 27%? I'm gonna fly all the way to small boat because she knows the officer can't get the rescue. So she's gonna go all the way to small boat, abnormal, and then just flip back. Yep. Big abnormal here, all the way down to 30%. TP all the way back. First officer, this will probably be a free rescue, actually, but with that injury already being stacked on top of him, one watch, he might go for the officer here to force the watch once again. Oh, that's the prisoner, never mind. Okay. Looks like they know better than I, it seems. Gonna try to get a hit on this prisoner, maybe for full presence. Yep, grab that full presence there, and just look at these ciphers, Kazu. Oh my goodness.
It's not. And look, we have a bunch of slow decoders here. It's not helping. I know the lanternist can technically speed up ciphers a little bit.
Yeah, but it's just, at this point in the game, it's just not going to be enough. We did see the prisoner connect a little bit, so that could help out somewhat. But a nice flywheel from this fire investigator, actually. That was really, really good.
Flywheel.
Yeah. Because this opera singer has been doing really, really good with the proxy cam, getting those hits like back to back and using the shadow, but he actually prevented the first hit earlier. Will try to actually die for the prisoner, but does not.
Hit.
Yeah, doesn't get it in time.
That was some crazy hitbox manipulation. That was beautiful.
Oh yeah, this opera singer, like, she seems, it just this is what I would call a tourney hunter versus a rank hunter. You can always tell. Yeah. Like, if you start watching like rank hunters versus tourney hunters, you can tell the difference. And this is definitely a hunter that is not just a rank opera, but they are experienced in the tournaments as well. They've seen this. They've been through this many a time. This fire investigator doing a good job containing here as much as he can. Does he make it to this pallet though? Not quite. No. Unfortunately. Yeah. We also do see a couple flywheels out here. They didn't actually even try to go full on for that bait, or for that counter pick on the opera singer, going full knee jerk. They actually went a couple flywheels here. Lanternus is the only one left who can rescue at the moment, though. We're gonna be taking some time to break both of the airbags here, Kazu. No more research for the fin. Yeah. This should be.
We're seeing the lanternist using her ability. Thing is, if she's able to get caught out, her ability doesn't do much against the opera, so she could very easily go for the double down here.
Right. At this point, I don't even think you need to. Oh, we did try to get a good pallet stun here. Lanternus is kind of messing with her right now, as you can see. Delaying that pallet break here, but it looks like, yeah, we're playing on that Lanternus very well, actually. I'm telling you, a lot of rank hunters, maybe not experienced with Lanternus, probably would have got pallet stun there, but you can tell this hunter was ready for it.
I think I would have fallen for it too, and I play lanternist.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. She could be a real tough one to deal with. That's why she's always banned in rank all the time. I mean, so many hunters ban her nowadays. I feel like her ban rate is like, what, probably in half of my rank matches or something like that? Yeah, wow, crazy. What a hit onto the officer! And that's just going to be it, I think. Gosh.
This is actual carnage.
Yeah, I at this point, it's just over. I mean, their ciphers technically weren't the worst I've ever seen. We are going to TP back just in case, just to see if we're floating around here, potentially going to get that rescue. But yeah, like their ciphers caught up just a little bit, even with the unfortunate dying on a cipher with the abnormal. But it's just, again, at this point, it's too little too late at this point.
First kite had to be longer in order to stand a chance against an abnormal finger. Oh
yeah, and we are going to make sure that we slug out and go for that extra $80 because we definitely want to boost it up from the 60. Do we spot out the lanterns? We actually do find her out here, messing up a small dash here, but it is going to be... Oh, she knew! Did you see that? She just knows. She's ready for these lanternist tricks.
She's not falling for a damn thing.
Nope, not at all. Lanternus will have one more containment to work with here in just a second. Can she get it in time? Oh, 1 second off cooldown. Dang. Unfortunate here. Again, it really doesn't matter too much, though. Officer already did use up the self-heal. Does grab a decoy from a chest. Not the best here. Not the best, but... Yeah, we're going to keep on slugging at this point. We want to make sure we get that 4 kill here.
Even this slugging technique, dragging them and then slugging them, like this is someone who knows what they're doing. This is a tournament hunter for sure.
Yep, and notice how they're not even letting them struggle free, because if they do, the final deduction will move that bleed timer down if they hit them down again by like what 25% I think it is. So that can be really annoying when you're trying to slug out, especially since she still has self heal.
This Opera's not gonna let them get that dungeon.
We actually do save the Lanternist self-heal, though. Officer did make his way to pick up. I can't even lie. These survivors are playing this very, very well, making sure, like, we're staying hidden and whatnot. Lanternist buying all of this time with her, what is her ability called? I don't remember what it's called. What's the official name of her ability?
It's like living picture or something.
Yeah, with her living picture, her camera, whatever you want to call it. She's buying a whole lot of time with that. So, but with it on cooldown, yeah, that will be finally down onto Lanternist. Look at that, though. She might have to chair the Lanternist soon.
I think so.
I'm actually really impressed with these survivors. Rotating around and saving the self-heal on the Lanternist. She's going to keep moving her around here until she finds out that officer. No, she will chair. Okay, so we have about 60 seconds to try to find this officer. He does have both wand and football that he's using. Yeah, he's using double items to try to like make sure he has as many resources as possible here. Does stick with the football though. Actually going to be rescuing here, maybe? He actually is going to be going for the rescue. Does he make it? Oh my gosh, does he make it?
He might. He does.
Barely makes it.
The issue is he doesn't have self heal.
Yeah, I'm just impressed that he barely makes that.
Oh yeah. That rescue is crazy to be able to get that. I wouldn't have even attempted it.
Well, it's the fact. It's also this opera singer is so fast. Like, can you believe? Like, she was so far and he barely didn't make it. That's just ridiculous. Yeah, we will be able to chair out the Lanternist here, and with the officer having no self heal, that will be the 4 elimination here for Jiuli. But I do really have to commend the survivors. They actually played this end game and bleed out very, very well.
They almost were able to force that dungeon. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, that was really well. Like, honestly, if this is like a tournament, like I think I agree with like almost all of what they did. Like, that is just really, really, really well played. So honestly, they should pat themselves on the back for going up against one of the best hunters on the server. Apparently, debatably one of the best. I mean, with the S1 Opera and all these other things. Like,
oh yeah,
very well could be a top 5 hunter on the server. We just don't know, dude. It's just you don't really get to see all these hunters coming out here all the time. I mean, they're especially the ones that are used to tournaments. But that was just that opera is just so fast, such a fast, experienced hunter. I'm honestly just eating it up though. I'm absolutely loving this gameplay, and I really hope the survivors. I know the survivors. It's really rough for them, but I really hope they're gonna take this experience right now and just kind of be like, huh, we're actually going up against like some of the best. Not everybody can do this. Even though we might not be winning, we're going up against the best of the best, and we're actually putting up like a good fight, which is like really nice to see. So I really hope survivors will be able to take this experience and maybe try to push forward with it. Also, I'm not agree. Here, don't worry. I'm not playing in this match. Do not worry, I am not playing. Oh man. If I was playing in this tournament, oh my gosh, the amount of throws, Oh boy.
The second you the match, we're gonna see Wax Artist picked.
Oh yeah, it'd be Wax Artist, and then I'd go my Prospector, and then I'd die in 20 seconds, and then I would cook for like half a second, and then I would get blinged, and then I would get sold, and then that's usually how most of my matches go. No, guys, I am not playing. Don't worry. Plus, you guys would not want to see me play in this tournament, bro. Oh, it'd be so bad. I'd get absolutely cooked as both factions. Oh, it'd be so bad. There's a reason I'm here on the commentary desk. I know my place, bro. I'm here for a reason. I don't stand a chance.
I got saved. I got saved by being staff. Otherwise, my team would have probably thrown me to the wolves.
Oh, it looks like our room bugged out. Hold up.
Did it?
Yeah, I'm actually still in the old room, so I actually have to... What the heck? What? That's weird. Huh. That is a strange bug. Okay, I'm just gonna have to leave the room and come back. Apparently, like, kicked me. That's very odd. Hopefully we can get this figured out here real fast. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we good. We should have it. That was weird. Oh yeah, well I mean the Ripper, yeah, the Ripper could stand a chance, but you know, no, ain't nobody ready for my Ripper. Yeah, I'm sorry, my Ripper too good. Trust. Anyway, moving on to our next matchup here. It is going to be we've got Team Deadly Lilies coming back out here, going up against Rina, the Dream Witch here, and we're gonna be seeing. Let's see, I think it's Arms Factory again. Yeah, Arms Factory and no bans. From either side here as well.
We might not see a single ban this entire tournament at this rate.
Yeah, I think you're right. If the trend continues, unless somebody wants to break it, there might be no bans this entire time. But yeah, it is the Arms Factory here again for the Witch. We're gonna be seeing a Lanternist with Flywheel, a Far Lady with Knee Jerk, a Tide Gravekeeper, and a full Kite on the Gardener. Interesting. Lanternist, huh? You've been playing a little bit of Lanternist, you said, right, Kazu? What do we think about this matchup? I'm actually not super familiar with the Lanternist Dream Witch matchup.
I don't think the Lanternist does much into a Dream Witch. The only thing I can think is that, you know, she can stall the ciphers and maybe the gate, but, you know, and, you know, technically if she's super hard camping the chair, you can stall the chair, but in terms of kite ability, she doesn't have much to kite with.
I see. I just know that the Dream Witch likes going for the Patroller a lot of the time, and I know Lanternist can definitely deal with Patroller at certain times. Although I've been told it's somewhat tricky, but we're gonna be seeing a. I think that's the same. I think that's the same build here last time from Rina's Witch here, and the Lanternist is. We're working on a cipher. Oh my gosh, that's greedy. Oh my. That's greedy.
No greedy!
No greedy. Actually, we're going to be switching targets here to the Far Lady. Far Lady. No! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
No!
Oh my gosh! Kazu. I nearly had a heart attack.
Wow, that was...
I nearly had a heart attack.
Breathe, Zeez. Breathe. You're not playing. Breathe.
I thought that Far Lady was about to get chair shocked. Oh my gosh.
I know, it really looked like it.
Oh my gosh. I think with the bite here, this should be just the down. No leech being forced against the Lanternist leech even. Is the leech just chilling at the Lanternist cipher and the Lanternist just doesn't care? Is that what's happening?
So.
What's going on? Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
Actually, yes.
Wait, that's hilarious. She just doesn't even care. The most nonchalant Lanternist.
I was about to say the same
thing. Wait, the Gravekeeper got cut out? He got stuck on the pallet! Oh my gosh! And the Lanternist still doesn't care!
On the Lanternist.
Dude, she doesn't even care. She's decoding right next to the freaking follower. This Lanternist just doesn't even care, the nonchalant queen. She just said, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. 102 inches from you, just still decodes the cipher. Oh my gosh. What just happened? Okay, well, I mean, it's basement. Oh, it's over.
Oh,
that's a 4 elimination right there. It is already over. Beautiful flywheel from this Gardener, though. Really, really good flywheel. Sharing the Gravekeeper now. It's going to be after half onto the far left. We've got the bubble out here. Let's see. And that's going to be the farm, yeah. Oh, you know, Gardener, as a Gardener, you'd think she'd be quite familiar with farming, and it looks like she is. Oh, boy. This is not looking too good. Yeah, you like my dad joke? Yeah. Inspired by Leo, you know. Gotta say. Oh boy. Yeah, this is just looking like a sweep at this point. I don't know what the survivors are supposed to do. It's all but over. There's a survivor in basement, and we all know basement Dream Witch is one of the scariest things to rest against in this entire game.
Yeah, it's very hard, especially the more leeches she has available.
Yeah, that's gonna be the down to the Gardener. And maybe I don't know if our nonchalant queen is gonna be able to save us out here this time. Where is she? She's all the way at Factory Gate Cipher here. Yep. And she's just decoding. She doesn't even care. She's like, yeah, I'll just decode.
Yeah,
nah, I decode.
Yeah.
She really said, nah, I decode. Oh no, I think she's started. I think she's finally. Nah, dude. Nah, she started to care all of a sudden, and that's gonna be the down with the blink. Yeah, that is I mean, what can I even say, Kazu? This might have been our fastest match. That was so insanely fast.
I've never seen that Dream Witch match of all things.
Yeah, that was really, really, really fast. Oh my goodness. But well played here from the Witch, netting themselves another $80 prize, or 85 with the bonus. So well played. These hunters are just absolutely cooking.
That was
oh my
very
gosh.
well played.
These hunters are just cooking. The hunters, dude. The hunters are just dominating today. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. I really do feel bad about that Gravekeeper getting stuck on that pallet, because I think he was just trying to go for just a cheeky hiding spot, but
yeah,
we definitely got found out very early, which is quite unfortunate. But it looks like
I still caught up on that lantern. That was great.
Honestly, like it was sort of working there for a while. I mean, with the leech
It
off
was.
and the Far Lady like away, she died away from the ciphers. Like, I think if we had like a little bit of a cleaner rescue, maybe there was a small chance. But you know,
No, it
didn't-
almost
didn't
worked,
happen.
and that's what.
Yeah. Next matchup, though, we're going to be seeing our Wuchang player coming out here, 241 BS versus Team Orbit coming out here once again. Now, last time, this Wuchang got that instant umbrella hit onto the Seer, so I'm pretty sure now, you know, if these teams were watching the matches, they're probably like, okay, we know this Wuchang is very scary. We need, like, tanks. Surely. If they're expecting him to be on top, we're going to need, like, Perfumer, maybe a Puppeteer, or even just somebody who can gain a lot of distance right at the very start. I mean, you could even go for, like, maybe a Weeping Clown as your rescuer. I don't know, just something that can gain really fast distance or tank the Wuchang. Like, if they're full expecting it, you might just want to counter at this point. I mean, it looked so very scary last time.
Most definitely know not to touch those ciphers.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Any character pick ideas here, Kazu, to maybe counter the Wuchang?
Honestly, what map are they going?
If it's anything like last time, I think last time it was Moon River, I believe. I don't know if the hunter will pick it again, but it's high likelihood.
I would pull out on it.
The what? You lagged out there a little bit.
My bad. It said I would go acro. He's very
The acro.
hard to chase on top. He can pull that distance. Maybe I'm biased because acro is like my thing, but
No, that's fair. I mean, I think that's a good pick here. That's a really, really good pick. As long as the acro like maybe has his bomb being held. Maybe instant bomb might be a little tricky depending on his location. But we are going to be seeing, it is going to be Moon River Park here once again. And it looks like we have no bans as well. The no bans trend has continued. No bans from either side. Each team netting themselves the bonus $5 USD. And yeah, we're probably going to see that Wuchang again. If we're going for Moon River Park, it's likely going to be that Wuchang again here.
please, team, pull out the acro for me.
We might see. I mean, this is. I think if we're looking at ranks alone, this is going to be our highest ranked survivor team of the day. So typically, the higher ranked you are, the more you start leaning toward the stronger survivors. You don't really get to see weird picks like Thief and whatnot, or what is it? I can't necessarily say Doctor after the buffs potentially, but
No.
your little girls that just aren't very strong, stuff like that. But yeah, it looks like we're readying up here for the Wuchang here. Will we swap off? I doubt it. Oh, look at these S badges. S badge on the Fire Investigator and S badge on the Archer. Ooh. I like that.
Seeing a knight, a puppet.
This is a good team comp against a Wuchang. I mean, you got... Ooh, they're going to rock the Seer. Wow, 3 S badges coming out here. Ooh.
My gosh.
That is a little scary.
A strong survivor team.
Yeah, they said, let's all be S badges and not tell Richard. Oh, actually, no, the Puppeteer swap. Never mind. Okay. Never mind. Maybe he felt a little bit bad for Richard. I don't know. I don't know how a single person could ever feel bad for Richard. That man sucks, but it's fine.
I love Richard.
Yeah, but is he a good person?
No.
Yeah, see, you get it. Yeah, you get it.
Okay, you got me there. You got me there.
I like Richard too, though. He's funny. Yeah, it's gonna be that Wuchang though coming out here. We're gonna be seeing the archer spawning near forced up. Knight with Tide at the bridge. Puppeteer in 2-star with actually knee-jerk. Interesting. I feel like that's a bit of an outdated build. And then we're going to be seeing the Tide Tinner Fire Investigator at the first stop here. I wonder who he's going to chase first. I feel like you probably don't chase the Puppeteer. I feel like maybe you can walk toward the Fire Investigator or maybe try to bait the coaster use and then TP on top of him, maybe? There's a chance of it at least. Or he could just eliminate the Knight for the rescues. Hard to say here. But we'll see. This is going to be, I believe, match number 6. So we'll see. Actually, we're going for the Knight?
Yeah, I've seen that more often recently. People chasing the rescuer to make sure there's no consistent rescuing later on.
Oh, but it looks like we're actually... Oh, we don't really want to chase at Archer. We're looking for the Knight, but he's hiding it out here. How confident is this Knight in hiding? We're really trying to find the Richard right now. Let's see. Walking through these pots, he's actually struggling to find his first chase target here. This is actually a really good start from the survivors. Last time he had already gotten this first hit at this point.
He's doing a very good job hiding.
Yeah, Richard's
Looks like he's
sneakling
gonna go
right
to the
now.
Archer,
Richard's
though.
sneakling. We're gonna...
We're not.
Going for the Puppeteer? Wait a minute. But he's not there. Oh no, this is not a good start for the Wuchang. I just realized he also has Detention only in this build. Detention, Blink, along with Addiction, Impulsive, Wanted
noticed.
Order, Full Destructiveness, 1-stack Berserker, and Exhibitionist, I believe, here. Moving on toward FL Kazuneko. That name is so funny. FL Kazuneko. That is hilarious. Fennel Kazuneko, bro. Oh my goodness. We do have to be careful about the getting on the coaster now because we do have Umbrella and Blink here.
You don't want to get terror shocked off.
Ooh, that was really, really close, but not quite going to be the hit. Ciphers are moving here, though, Kazu. They are moving quite fast. This is actually probably the best start that we've seen for the survivors right now. And canceling out the fins. He did not get his speed boost there. That was really good from the Wuchang. And if we can just get this cheeky Blink hit, which we do, now we can chair onto the Puppeteer's Cypher here and potentially slow this game down a little bit.
He's doing a good job trying to make up for that bad early chase.
Yeah, the early game was really unfortunate, just not being able to spot out the Knight super early there. And just slightly put some pressure onto the Puppeteer, maybe see if we can buy a few seconds of no decoding there. Especially since you never really know what a Wuchang will do at this point in the game. I mean, sometimes Wuchangs will play hyper aggressive to try to bring a game back into their favor, but he does not spot out the Knight here. The Knight will be able to come in here. Probably going to go for helmet right now. Yep, there it is. Bells first. Ooh, okay.
Oh my god. He gets the sword off.
He does get the chip onto the Knight here as well. Now, the thing is, the Fire Investigator cannot take the coaster in this situation because we do not see any, or because we have Tide Tinner there. And we actually do get full presence as well. He can actually still tie this, which is quite good, but he will be able to manage to get his ball back here. Looks like in this situation, the Puppeteer will be making his way into rescue next, while the Knight will probably go to decode his old Cypher. Yeah, this can definitely be a tie unless we see some really good rebounding here. Pressuring with the helmet, allowing the Puppeteer to come in. We're going to swap to Blackguard, it looks like here. Wait a minute, we were going for a double rescue? I really thought that was going to be a Terror Shock. Oh my goodness.
So he could have even afforded to take the terror shock.
Yeah, I think it may have been better to try to give the Fire Investigator a chance there. We do actually start up a backup Cypher here. I think the momentum has really, really slowed down for the survivors. I think their kites have been pretty good, but it's mainly their Cypher planning. I don't know if their Cypher planning is really working out for them here. Puppeteer will be able to buy a lot of time here, Kazu, but I don't know if... Wait! Oh, that's going to be the...
No.
Because of the calibration, he couldn't use his item, which meant no Lewis.
He was not ready.
You're right. Lewis was not ready. Okay, we're not going to take the gamble. We're just gonna wait out the helmet here. and blinking down the knight. So the knight has no more items. The puppeteer is also down. I think this is still going to be a 4 elimination.
I believe so.
Even with that early
Especially
game. I think you're maybe lagging there a little bit, Kazu. Very unfortunate. But now we have our archer coming in here, trying to get this rescue, but I don't think it's possible. Yeah, it's not possible at this point. The puppeteer can brute force it. Oh, wait, I'm lying. For some reason, I thought the puppeteer's on the ground. The archer actually does get it with the knight picking himself up, but with the bell, that's going to be a down onto the archer, and the puppeteer has one Lewis to basically do everything with now. It's one Lewis versus the world.
Lewis in a dream.
Yep. Lewis and a dream, truly. We're going to break down this pallet so he just has nothing else to work with here. Bell is going to be ready right here, and he should not be able to make it to that pallet. Let's see. No, not even close. Wow. That was just really, really, really good from this Chang. Really rough start. I cannot lie. That start was just really, really, really rough for him, but I mean, this comeback is just ridiculous. We're actually going to be moving to the puppeteer to make sure he doesn't pick himself up, while we also are going to be keeping the knight in that corner, it seems. They may try to heal up, but neither of them have self-heal, so at this point, get the puppeteer out of the game, and then he can just re-pursuit back onto them here. Although, if she was able to finish that Cypher, there may have been a very small chance. Because both these Cyphers are 90 and above, I think.
All the survivors we've seen have done a really good job, like, fighting.
Oh, they just popped. They just popped. Wow. Okay, interesting. I'm curious what his strategy is here. What is he doing? Is he waiting for the knight? I think he sees the knight. He knows we're both. Oh, I think he's just trying to guard the puppeteer, maybe. Yeah, I think that's what the biggest plan was, is guarding the puppeteer. Let's see. There's a really good crossbow here from our archer, and a nice, wow, almost getting that crazy dodge. If he commits, does he not? It's not just a 1, right? Yeah. At this point, I think the archer's buying too much time. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is gonna be close.
They'll get that gate open.
This is gonna be really close. Wait, he doesn't have to chair though. He doesn't actually have to chair. He has no selfie. Oh my gosh. Wait, he missed inputs. Oh, that's gonna buy. That's enough. They make it out. I think maybe if he TP'd immediately, he could have got the 4, but I don't think he wanted to risk it. Maybe he just wanted to play it safe. Okay, well, not quite a 4. Yeah, not quite a 4 kill this time, but still, that was that early game. I mean, how much time was he just trying to find the knight? I think like what, for a full minute it felt like.
Yeah, ciphers were moving.
Right. That was just ridiculous. With how long that early game was, and yet we still are able to get a 3 elimination. That's just how you know that they're S-Badge. Like, that's just how you know they're so experienced with these characters, because you can just struggle at the start and then you can just come back, just like that. It's ridiculous.
These hunters are scary.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, I said it earlier, I think at the start of this stream, that this is going to be a very, very challenging day for the survivors specifically, because these hunters that we have out here are just absolutely ridiculously strong. However, we are going to be seeing each team and each hunter one more time here for match 7, 8, and 9 for our final matchup between these two. We have Entity Upload and Rina, the Dream Witch here, coming out one more time. Let's see if we can maybe finally get maybe at least a tie for our survivors here. Our survivors have really, really been struggling here today. I'd like to see at least one team at least maybe try to get a tie here, but it's going to be tough because these hunters are just very, very dominant. It almost happened in that last game there, but that Chang just knew exactly what to do to bring the game back into his favor.
Honestly, though, again, I'm impressed with how much these survivors keep fighting, even when things look really bad.
Oh, yeah. You know, not giving up to the bitter end. We really, really like that. And yes, we are going to be seeing these two coming back out here. Entity Upload versus Rina one last time for the day. Coming out here with the S-Switch on the Arms Factory here once again. And we have no bans. Lovely. No bans from both sides. Now, let's see. Are they going to try to just full-on counterplay or counterpick the Witch, or are they going to just stick with what comp works, because we see Grave, Puppet, Postman, and the Lanternist here. Oh, it's gonna be the Magician here instead, actually, with the Tide Turner as well. Ooh, okay, double Tide Turner. We like that. Not the best MS for our players here. Quite unfortunate, but we'll see if they can make something happen here. Gonna be tough. Going for the standard Arms Factory spawn setup here, and surprisingly, we're gonna be switching up the strategy. Usually we've been spawning top left. This time we're just gonna take the bottom middle spawn. Interesting. Changing things up here a little bit for the final match here. I guess we do like to see a little bit of variety in terms of our spawns here, but once again, this is going to be match number 7 of the day. Entity upload versus Rina, the S badge, which let's see how it goes. Again, so far our hunters are just dominating, so we'll see if these survivors can maybe cook up something here today.
Oh, yeah.
But let's see how it goes. Going straight for that Postman here. Postman in the sandbags area. It's actually going to be rotating away from this area. Interesting. Putting up the leech far away so that it can come back really, really fast. That's a really good leech setup here, knowing that the Postman is aiming to transition. This makes things a little tricky for him because he needs to be able to dodge this first hit. We actually do get the dog use onto the main body, and here will be the Patroller. Can he somehow kite out this patrol? That is the question. That is going to be the main... Oh, that's going to be the main hit, though. We really need to try to force a leech hit here right now. Every single match... Okay, we do get the leech. That's not bad. We do get the leech. Unfortunately, dying on a Cypher, though. That's tough. No basement, though. No basement. So if there was basement here, I'd say GG's, but there's still a chance. Magician is nearby, can get the rescue. With this Cypher rush needs to just be really, really fast. Hopefully they have maybe a little bit of audience effect to help out their Cyphers here, just a little bit. Wow, hitting around his wand, though. Oh, and now he cannot make that rescue at all. This actually is a down. This should be a down onto the Magician. No, a really good wand, though, allowing him to escape once again. Grave Fever will be coming in. Can he get it before half, though? I don't think that he can. Oh, it's going to be close. Ooh. It's kind of hard to tell with all the stuff on his... I can't really tell where the chair thing is. It is before half. Okay. It's really hard to tell with all like the icons. I can't really tell where the chair positioning is. Good dog here from the Postman. Are we able to get another leech hit, though? I think that'd be the biggest thing. Getting our leech hit out here. While the Gravekeeper is going to have to transition away. Also having a leech on him as well.
Yeah, totally. And these Cyphers... if you look, are not moving fast enough.
Yeah, it looks like only one person right now is working on it. We are going to be getting terror shocked here once again by the main follower. I really think these survivors, if they think they're out, they really need to start taking these leeches. I think that's the biggest mistake they've been making in these games, is just not downing to leech. And it's allowing this Dream Witch to just get all this pressure and just keep on snowballing, because I feel like their starts and their Cypher Rush isn't too bad. And then once she has a few leeches out onto the field, it's just really, really, really difficult. And we do blink the Puppeteer. A very surprising blink so that he can't use the Lewis in time. He has one Lewis to be able to make this rescue. It's gonna have to count. Let's see. Can he get it? Can he get it? Can he get it? Oh, he gets it! He gets the Lewis!
Oh my gosh.
We're patient with the dog. We've learned about the wick. We know when he wants to go for those wicks. Now we know. We've adapted here. A blink is ready. I don't think the Postman is long for this world. I think it is over for poor Victor. You've sent your last piece of mail, buddy.
Your last piece of mail.
Yep. Maybe we can see. Maybe the only thing I can think of is like a dog. Maybe like Wick Dog can help us out one more time here. Let's see. Ooh, the blink. No blink. We don't want to blink. Oh, but there's a.
It falls right into her.
I don't think he knew. And I think I think that was her plan. That's why she didn't blink. I think she knew. She was like, huh, there's a leech right there. I'm just going to down him with that. And then that's it. Wow. Or I think, was that the main follower? I think that was the main one, actually. Dang. Oh, a missed blink here from the Witch, but I don't think it's really going to matter here because the Cyphers are already too far behind. She already has so much momentum here in this match. 2 leeches right now. Barely any item usages left here. And no pallet in the shack. This should be a dead puppeteer going for that.
He's sandwiched.
Yeah, sandwich once again. Gonna go down here. This should just be yet another 4 kill. I don't even know. I haven't even seen the Gravekeeper in a while. Where has he been? Just off decoding somewhere? Where is this guy? Oh no, he's just out in the middle of nowhere.
Just running around by the shack.
Okay, I think he's trying to position up for the rescue here while the Magician is trying to, de-leech here in this match. And we're gonna be pressuring down that middle cipher. Looks like that thing's already at 28% here. I mean, I don't know what the survivors would do here, Kazu. If they had 1 cipher left, maybe there was a chance, but at this point, it's just too much.
No. The important thing is to make sure that witch can't build up pressure, but she has so much right now.
Right. It's just a little too much. We are going to be seeing the hit onto the Gravekeeper's shovel while we're continuing to pressure down the mid cipher. We do not want to let up this pressure by any means. Let's see if we can get one last rescue here onto the Puppeteer. Well, we got him rescued during the leeching animation, which is pretty good, and he's going to just Lewis off the chair here, but with the blink, I don't think this Puppeteer is going to be able to kite very long. Let's see here.
She's positioning, yeah.
Yeah, there's the blink.
There's not much he can do there.
Another very, very good blink being used there. And oh, the Gravekeeper. I don't know if he was trying to get a pallet stun onto his leech, or that was the main body actually, right? Yeah, that was main, yeah, that was main. Oh no, was that the puppets? No, that was main. That was main, yeah, that was main. Oh my goodness, dude. It's just too much pressure. They actually did manage to finish a 4 cipher, but with the Dream Witch constantly pressuring down the mid cipher, I don't know what they're supposed to do here. It just looks like another 4 elimination guaranteed. Dream Witch is just,
yeah.
Her pressure is just absolutely insane.
There's not much that can be done from this position, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Again, I have to commend the survivors for doing well enough to get to the ciphers to where they were after like the mid game. Like they actually haven't been playing like badly here. It's just they're actually getting the ciphers done. I think the biggest issue here was the mage not getting that first rescue, since he did get like killed onto the cipher, and I think that's probably like the biggest issue in this match here.
Yeah, it's very easy for a Dream Witch to snowball when something like that happens.
Mm-hmm. She'll take one small mistake and just roll with it, that's for sure. But at this point, we just got to clean up the rest of the match. I mean, we still have some self heals, but no items. This should just be. It's just cleanup time now. It's just kind of trying to finish up the matches here. We do have another blink ready, and we'll go for it right there. No need to take our time here. We can just go for it. Don't even have to really think. They have no more items. It's all about that cleanup work right here. So this is just gonna be. I think this was our first 100 with the 4 eliminations here just for the day, and maybe our other hunters will be following suit. It's just been a day of hunter domination here, Kazu.
I know, and I love how despite all the hunter domination, the Serbs are doing their best. I really love to see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not up against any easy opponents. These are longtime players that have been S-badged with their characters many times, and especially that opera singer with just like the crazy insane win rates here. And that will be the down onto the Magician, which will be the 4 elimination here guaranteed for Rina's Dream Witch, netting themselves once again another 80 for a total of 4 kills here. And a little bit of cheeky movement there at the ending there as well. So that will be the end of Rina and Entity Uploads matches here. But well played to both factions. Well
very well played.
I'm telling you, the hunters are just absolutely dominating today. They really are. It's just ridiculous.
I know, it's nice. It's nice behind the commentator's desk right now.
Yup. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Whew, it has been intense, dude. It has been such an intense day, but we are seeing here. Let's take a peek. Next final matchup for our teams and hunters. It's going to be Team Deadly Lilies out here for the final time versus 241 BS, the S-Badge Wu Chang coming out here one final time. And then after that, we'll have Orbit and Jiuli one final time here as well. I really just gotta be like rooting for like one survivor tie or one survivor win here, because I'm looking at the time on the clock right now. I mean, this might be the fastest day. This might actually be the fastest day.
My gosh.
of the Demon
Yeah, I
King
just looked at
challenge.
this.
Like, I think that
It
just
just
happens when the hunters are just absolutely dominating.
I think that means we have time for a Joseph.
No, you heard nothing. Akazu, you lagged out. You lagged out. Yeah, you lagged out. Nobody heard that.
Oh, Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody you lagged out. Also, I still can't hear you in now. And anytime you say anything related to photographer, you somehow it just lags. I don't know why.
Oh wait, so you knew what I was talking about even though I lagged out?
No, it's you're a psychologist main, so like the psychology, I could just tell you were talking about him when you lagged out.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Regardless, yeah, it is gonna be our Wuchang coming out here, and I think we are seeing no bans here from either side once again. We love to see it, and it is going to be Moon River Park once again as well. So we're sticking with our best maps here for our hunters, and the biggest thing is we've seen this Wuchang now twice, right?
Correct.
And we just saw that in the early game, if you hide against them, there's a chance. So maybe the survivors will try to take a page out of the book from Team Orbit and maybe try to hide in the early game a little bit here. Maybe.
That would be a pretty good strategy.
Yeah, it did seem to work out quite a bit last time, but will we see it work this time? Who knows? Okay, let's see here. We're gonna be seeing, oh boy, the river.
Ripper.
No way, we're actually. Is this is gonna be another troll, right? There's no way they're actually gonna go river.
I think this time we might actually get the Ripper.
I feel like I'm just getting trolled today. Everybody's going ripper to troll. Usually it's the Joseph that they're trolling me with. Yeah. It's just they're all joking. They're all trying to prank us. They're just trying to prank us. Looking at this team comp here, though, this is quite the aggressive team comp. We've got a cheerleader composer combo, both with knee jerk, enchantress knee jerk as well, and then a flywheel tied puppeteer. Not a very common build that you see on puppeteer, but maybe it's specifically for that soul siphon. Although you could just use Lewis, so I don't know. Not sure what they were thinking with the build there.
That is their only tied too, so it may be a little difficult to pull off an end game rescue with no borrow time.
Yeah, that could be a little tough, but we'll see. They probably went this strategy for a reason, so we'll have to see what the survivors are going to be cooking up here in this match number 8 here today. Once, of course, this is Team Deadly Lilies and 241BS's final match of the day. Let's see how it's going to go. Honestly, it's just been so much hunter domination that like I said, I just slightly want to see maybe a survivor try to take a good win here. But regardless, let's see how it goes. Here we go. And
they will not be hiding.
Yeah, not going to be choosing to hide here from the start, and we are actually bringing the same build. Oh, I think that was maybe a small mistake.
Missed umbrella.
Yeah, looks like it here. We are seeing the same build here from the Wuchang as well, the detention only with the blink. Chasing down that puppeteer first, who does not even have self-heal, mind you. Oh my goodness.
Wait, oh my gosh.
What a strange build. No self-heal. Huh. Okay, I mean, this is a very aggressive team comp, so I guess they're just sticking with the aggression. Unfortunately, though, from that first hit, there was no Lewis being used here, Kaza, so I don't know how long the puppeteer is going to last.
That was a very good puppet to try to make up for it a little bit.
Yeah, and not to mention, if he's able to get a little extra distance here, maybe he can flywheel to this pallet, the flywheel? Oh, but you can't flywheel during your Lewis, so he couldn't get the flywheel there. Unfortunate for the puppeteer.
Very unfortunate.
Ciphers are pretty good, though, but they lost their Tide Turner, which is a little tough here. It looks like the rescuer might have to be that Enchantress. The cheerleader does have wanted order. Composer, obviously, you don't really want to rescue with him unless you're playing the legendary Tide Need Your Composer. Wait, nobody's moving in, so he can just immediately swap targets here. Now the Enchantress will move in. Okay, Enchantress is finally moving in here, as she should. But I think she's going to get caught out here. Or not? I don't think we saw. No,
I think with a character like this, it's more ideal to go in a lot sooner than wait.
Right, I think they're aiming for just that after half rescue here. will get the cheeky hit onto the Enchantress here with the charge attack, and we'll be soul siphoning back to the Puppeteer, stunning him. Actually, now you just... Yeah, if you do that, that's just going to be a down. The Cheerleader is here to actually support potentially this Puppeteer. If they're able to get to... If she does actually go for it and she gets to 25 stacks, there could be a good chance that we see the Puppeteer constantly revive, but it looks like the Cheerleader will opt to heal the Enchantress here instead, while the Puppeteer will just aim to kite one last time here. But with the reaction time from this Wu-Chang and the fast swing, we don't even get to see that flywheel or that blink being used from either faction here, which means this next chase is going to be very, very challenging with blink not being forced here.
Gosh, he didn't even get to use that flywheel. He's so fast.
Yeah. I think every time he really wanted to use the flywheel, he was in Lewis, which is just really, really, really tough. We are going to be TPing all the way to forced up, which is where the Composer was, but it looks like he's trying to hide it out. But he's not going to... He has Blood Trail. I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows about the Blood Trail. And he drops the pad on the long side. Oh, no. Oh, no. This Composer getting found out and losing that mind game does get the knee jerk plus the tuning fork for a huge speed boost, and going to be trying to hide it out here again. At this point with the
slow roll, but he left a Blood Trail.
Yeah, the Blood Trail, it's kind of hard to keep track of it while you're a survivor, how long it's going to be, but I don't know if the Composer can last much longer here. It's going to come down to a mind game here. Somehow, with the slow vault, doesn't get terror shocked, but will force out the blink there. And we're going to slug? Oh.
Going right for the Cypher.
Wait a minute. Oh, nobody can rescue anymore. That's his strategy. Yeah. You can start slugging early a little bit here now. The Cyphers aren't far enough. Cheerleader, that will be the down to the Cheerleader there. Wow. The aggression is paying off.
Enchantress is starting to move in, but it's very difficult.
Yeah, once again, I think they actually had a decent position when the Composer was kiting a little bit there, but I think they lost it when the Cheerleader did not get off her Cypher when the Composer went down, because she was the one who needed to rescue there. Wow, how do you even look at that umbrella? Like, oh, I don't even think the Wu-Chang knows if he's gonna TP or not. That's scary.
Based off vibes, you know, gotta hope.
Yeah, I guess it's just vibes. I think I have an idea what's gonna happen. He's gonna try to blink snipe the Enchantress so that she can't use her stack in time. Yep, exactly. Go for that bell snipe. Oh my gosh, look at that movement. Oh, that is ridiculous.
Can't get rescued. Composer's too far and half health. It's just...
Yep. Not to mention, Enchantress heals very slowly, so she couldn't even heal in time to like pressure a double save. At this point, this is just going to be yet another 4 elimination for the Hunters. They are just absolutely cooking today. Absolutely.
He's just holding out that umbrella and he's waiting for any sign of a shaking Cypher or anything.
I think we're going to see him probably go back to... Yep, going to go straight back to that Enchantress. Maybe she can kite for a while with the 5 stacks that she has, but the problem is there's no self-heal. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, but can't even use the 3 stack in time. Unfortunate. And with no self-heal, she's going to be on the ground for about... that looks to be about... a little less than 3 minutes, between 2.5, around 2.5 minutes as of right now. I think she has to bleed out. So Composer basically has to hide for 2.5 minutes, or he just tears the Enchantress. We're
Looks
actually
like
gonna.
He's going to chair.
Did he spot out the Composer though? He will chair. You're right. Yeah, he will actually aim the chair. Let's see. Composer is somewhat near the dungeon area. As long as he doesn't get crows, I think there's a very small chance he gets it. But with the blink, it's going to be hard.
He knows where dungeon is. There's the problem.
Yeah. It's going to be tough. I don't know if he knows where the Composer is. That's the thing. We're going to check the locker here. Always a cheeky hiding spot. But no more Tinnitus. This is going to be a little tricky. Because now he's going to be like, did he go back for the Enchantress? Yep, now we're going to be like, okay, going back to the Enchantress potentially. But once we lose Tinnitus here... Now we know where he is. Yep. Now we've done the triangulation, and we spot him. Yep, we spot him now. Yep, there he is. Don't even need to blink. Oh, okay. Well, blink through his soul, I suppose. That's fine. And that will be yet another 4 kill for these Hunters. 241 BS with a 4 kill, 3 kill, 4 kill. Rina with the 4 kill, 4 kill, 4 kill. I think nearly every match today, outside of that previous Wu-Chang match, might just be a 4 elimination today.
Let's see if our S Badge Opera can keep the trend up. However, I'm almost certain that they can.
Oh yeah, this is just. I mean, this might be the most Hunter. I'm hearing myself, by the way. It's tripping me up.
Oh my gosh. You are. Hold on, let me fix that. My bad.
Yeah. All good. I just got tripped up. I was like, why am I hearing myself? Wait a minute. This might actually be the most Hunter dominated day from the Demon King challenge. I mean, I think it has been. This today has just been insane. Every Hunter is just cooking. They are just cooking so hard. The worst result we saw from them was a 3-kill, and it was like nearly a 4-kill as well. They like just barely missed it, which is just insane. But we are going to be seeing one last time coming out here, Team Orbit versus Jiuli. Oh, it has been a day, bro. It has been a day. I'm sure these survivors are exhausted after these matches. Even just watching them just has me feeling exhausted. It's like, dang, what do you do? These hunters are just so good. Truly. How's my oven? We're not touching it. We're not touching that thing, by the way. We are not touching that oven.
Do except.
Do we have any future day? Yeah, this is not the last day of the Demon King. There are still 3 more days left of the Demon King after this. There's day 8, 9, and 10, which will be next weekend, the weekend after next weekend, and then January 3rd. So we'll have the final day will be next year. Funny. Laugh, please. Thank you. Look at that. I'm so funny, guys. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Hilarious. Anyway, let's get into this final match. That's too much laughter. Okay, yeah, let's get into this last match here. Here we go. Jiuli versus Team Orbit. One last time for both factions. Can we net at least a tie? Can we net at least a tie? That is the big question here. Let's take a peek. It's going to be no bans from either side, and it's going to be Moon River Park here. So no bans throughout the entire day. We love to see it. But can we finally net the tie? And it's funny enough, there's been a prisoner in every single one of Jiuli's matches. I wonder if they're just going to chase the prisoner again. We might just do that.
I would.
We'll see. We'll see. Double Tide Tinner here with the first officer Puppeteer, Flywheel, Borrowed Enchantress, and Borrowed Knee Jerk on the prisoner. Interesting strategy here. We're going to be seeing the officer not taking... Wait, they swapped it. Oh, it's Qist! Oh my gosh! Wait a minute. The lion does not concern himself with I don't know. What is he not concerned with? With playing opera singer, I guess, apparently? Sure. I guess maybe if they try to counter the opera, now you get the lion. Yeah, with consistency, yeah. He's just gonna Qist, huh? I didn't even realize that. I was looking at the survivors' positionings, and then you're just like out of nowhere, Qist. Oh my gosh, he's so short. I forgot how short Qist was. Okay, let's see here. Final match of the day. Let's see how it's gonna go. The Q is coming out here. Let's see the build. Attention, Insolence, Constrain with Panic, Destructiveness, 2 stacks, and Impulsive here. Moving into this Puppeteer here, Zeta Hasha. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Loving these names from the survivors, by the way. Very funny. Look at that speed, chasing down this Tide Puppeteer. Oh my gosh!
The terror shock.
I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. Oh
my gosh.
I'm just speechless. I'm just speechless. I cannot believe that. Wow. I mean, I don't even know what can I even say. What can I even say? That was just insane. It's already an after half rescue. Will the officer even get it? He will be going for it. He cannot get hit by the thing when he's inside of his pocket watch, which is quite good. We're just gonna be sniping out the ball just to, I guess, delay some decoding at least a little bit. He just knows. The QS just knows.
Oh my god.
And just blinking down the puppeteer just to eliminate. We do see the Enchantress potentially nearby to go for some harassing, but I mean, is it gonna do anything at this point? He has the cue ball here. Do we even need to go for it? Okay. Wow. Baited the flywheel.
Harassed. Going after her before she can.
Mm-hmm. And there's nothing that she can do right here. With all these injuries stacked as well, look at how long his speed boost lasts. It's 3 stacked for 10 seconds. This is... Look at the ciphers! Oh my... They have 104% cipher progress, and a survivor is already eliminated. That is insane. Yeah, if this does not tell you that this is one of the best hunters on the server, if you guys aren't convinced that Jiuli isn't one of the best hunters on the server, I hope you are now. Because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, dude. This is just
no
absolutely
debate anymore.
ridiculous. Yeah, there's no room for debate. They are easily one of the best hunters on the NEU server. They're just ridiculous. Okay. This will be a down onto the Enchantress here. Look at the knowledge checking too, knowing that she's gonna spawn inside of like the core of the ball and not just on the side. You just have to set that matchup or that character knowledge there from the Qist. And another down. And these ciphers, I don't even know what to say, Kazu. I mean, this is maybe like
5 ciphers.
I think this is the most dominant performance we've ever seen from a Demon King hunter. Genuinely. I genuinely don't think I've seen a performance as this dominant as this hunter. Terror shocking the puppeteer at 5 ciphers within like the first 10 seconds of the match. That was just insane. With the impulsive plus the speed boost charge attack, I don't even blame the puppeteer for getting hit by that. It can just be so scary. And look at that cue ball. Oh my gosh. How do we even react to that?
By asking Jiuli when you're online, please let me know so I log off.
Does the officer even make that? I think he does. I think he just barely does. Oh my gosh, wait. He just barely... Oh my goodness. Oh no. Blink. Just blink this. He's baiting. There's the blink. Wow. Are they even going to finish a cipher? Oh my gosh.
I don't think so.
He's gonna 4-kill at 5 ciphers. He's gonna 4-kill at 5 ciphers.
I don't think we've seen that yet.
No, I don't think a single hunter in the entire Demon King tournament has done this yet. I think Jiuli might be the first. The first hunter to ever be able to 4-kill at 5 ciphers in the Demon King challenge. Oh, and he just knows. He knows where the prisoner is. He knows exactly where he is, and he's just dancing. Okay. And now we just have mind game days. And that's it.
There's the ball.
Yeah, they don't even let him get the final hit.
It's over.
That is ridiculous. They had about 130% progress total in that match. Oh my gosh. That was the most dominant Demon King Hunter game I think I've ever seen.
I'm so impressed.
Yeah. So remember that thing that I said about Jiuli at the start when I said they have the potential to be one of, if not the best hunter on the server? I mean, that is just... That's insane. 4 killing at 5 ciphers, terror shocking. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous, dude. Do you, any words, Kazu? Because I've got them all taken out. I don't even know what I can say.
I'm speechless.
Yeah.
I'm speechless. That's insane.
I'm all like we finished 20 minutes early, by the way. These are expected to go on. These are supposed to end at 3 p.m. PST. That is the expectation. Is that these matches are supposed to... They were so fast. The hunters just like completely dominated all day. Not a single win, not even a tie for the survivors. The hunters just dominated that hard. I mean, it was a really crazy lineup. I mean, 241 BS, Jiuli, and Rina. That's a tough lineup of hunters. I don't even know what you're supposed to do there. And that's why, and you can tell exactly. That's how you can tell, like the stars and that win rate that we saw on that application from Jiuli. We saw it reflected in that gameplay. I remember when we first saw that, they were like, we have to accept this person. They're gonna be insane. And yeah, they were. They did not disappoint. Oh my gosh. What a day. What a day.
What a day indeed.
What a day of the event day 7 of the Demon King Challenge. Oh my gosh. I'm just so speechless. I guess to all the players, I mean, you put on quite a show. It was a rough day for the survivors, I'll say, but hunters, props to you guys. You guys were insane. You really cooked today. You really gave us quite a show today. And for everybody watching, as a quick reminder, fill out that form in the pinned comment or in the description if you want a chance to win the $25 viewer prize. Of course, it's around a 1 in 250 average expected chance to win. And we will close the form in about 10 minutes and we'll roll for the winner randomly in about 10 minutes after the stream ends. So go ahead and fill that out if you want just, a random chance of winning the 25. But yeah, I mean, that today was just insane. I don't even know what to really say. I'm honestly just kind of speechless, truly. Yeah, Kazu, any words to say before we end off here? Because it's just insane.
Well played to everyone, and to the hunters that played today, please do not come in my rank match. Thank you.
Yeah, please, not mine either. I'm good. My win rate's already terrible as it is. Oh, my win rate's so bad this season. I don't need to see Goshstar and the Wuchang Opera Qs Dream Witch in my matches. You guys go ahead and take care of the before you lion or whatever. Take care of that guy. Fight someone your own size.
Oh my god.
Let me practice my batter in peace, bro. My batter suck. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning into day 7 of the Demon King Challenge. As a reminder, there is no Demon King tomorrow. This is now a weekly event, not a 2 times per week. So we'll be seeing day 8 next week. So I hope you will all look forward to that. Where do you guys have the prize winner? It'll be you need Discord. That's how it's contacted, just so you know. You need Discord to sign up for it. But we will do it in about 10 minutes after the stream ends. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Kazu, for commenting with me. It was very fun, even though your Discord was lacking a little bit there, unfortunately.
I know. This never happens either. Like the one time I'm doing something important.
Exactly. No, that's just how it goes. That's just how the universe, the luck, that's just how it goes. But yeah, that's it for today, everybody. We'll see you all next week for day 8 of the Demon King Challenge. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.